Good evening, everybody. It is August 11th, the last moon of the summer. Well, technically, the next moon, September 10th, is still summertime, but the last moon of the unofficial summer. I've got about 1,000 candles going tonight. My name is Steve Mazzarella, the Grandma Rosa Company. It is a pleasure and an honor to be able to include all customer friends in prayers. I've got brand new customers, recent customers who recently ordered since the last full moon. Everybody's name and address printed out. I've also got thousands of customers that have ordered fairly recently. They're all included in the prayer circle as we promise every month. And prospects. I don't just include customers, but when we mail out a mail to someone who has never ordered from us, we tell them we're putting you in the prayer circle, and they are in that list. And some people will never ever order; they'll never respond. But we still include them in the prayers, of course, because that's what we promise. And then I've got all kinds of prayer requests. That's in the prayer circle. A lot of people ordering CBD these days. It's a natural painkiller. And we tell them that we will include you in the prayer circle for health and healing. We also burn a candle, a dedicated candle to each CBD buyer. We're going to do a shot right now of the candles burning just to show you what we're doing here. And my trusted assistant and member of the dream team will just move the camera around a little to give you an idea of what we're doing. Very nice. Very, very good. Excellent. Thank you very much. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, very good. All right, and so it is the full moon tonight. We do the prayers and the candle burning every full moon. We have special requests. We have people who ask for special things. We've got regulars who subscribe to our monthly candle group and every single full moon. We have candles with their name and address on them, and we light them, and there's prayer purposes, of course. We include everybody in the prayers. Prayers are always free. The only thing charged is if you want to have personalized prayer candles made for you, glass candles, and burned for you. I did trying something new where with some people we're taking their actual handwriting that they mailed in with the prayer purposes, who are ordering candles, and then we have that number of candles sitting right on top or right next to their actual handwriting. But no matter how you slice it, we're burning a prayer candle for every single person who has asked for it and or subscribed. Um, Now, one thing I want to say is that there's our credo at the well. Let me just say, we are not moon worshippers. We like to say that when you look up at the light reflecting off the full moon, that stunning bright light, just loud in the sky, we like to say that let it remind you to always try to reflect the light of Jesus Christ. And the reason that we do the full moon are twofold. Number one, it has always been a part of humankind and human spirituality, the phases of the moon, the full moon, the new moon. It's always been a part of human spirituality. And number two, it's just a kind of natural rhythmic reminder about once a month. The word month comes from the word moon, but about once a month, we come in and we include you in prayers and candle burning. So it's just a natural, good rhythmic reminder, and it is also a part of human spiritual history. Very, very, very deep origin. literally when man walked out of the cave, or maybe while man was still in the cave, the full moon held some kind of mystical, spiritual significance and inspiration. Now, at Grandma Rosa Company, we have a credo, and the credo is you always listen to that little voice inside of you. You trust your instincts. When somebody's trying to trick you, scam you, push you into something that's good for them but may not always be good for you, they want to overwhelm you. They do not want you to trust your instincts. We always say when you have a problem, when you have a situation, uh, when you have any kind of a dilemma, take a step back and relax. You can light candles, you can light Grandma Rosa incense, you can put oil, like I always put a cross on my head of spiritual oil prior to doing these prayers, which by the way comes from the Holy Land, along with Holy Land spiritual dirt, along with my yarmulke that I got from the Western Wall in Jerusalem, and my cross. But anyway, the point is you want to always get yourself into a spiritual mood and relax. And you want to talk with God. You want to talk with God the way I'm talking with you right now. And you want to ask God for advice, and you want to ask God for guidance. It's natural to ask God for help. I used to tell people don't ask for help, ask for advice and guidance, but then I needed help at times, and I realized it's asking for help is also natural. So let's just put it this way. Don't only ask for help. Also, always ask for advice and guidance. Just talk to with God, totally natural, totally straight, totally honest. Remove your ego out of the way. Try to take a step back from your emotions and your pride. Remove your ego and try and ask God for guidance. Soon you will hear God's advice. It could be a minute, it could be an hour, it could be a day or two, but you will get advice. And what you do is you get advice by listening to the little voice inside of you. You know the little voice? It's the same voice that tells you when something feels right and when something feels wrong. You should always trust your instincts and listen to that little voice inside of you. It's just like you and God talking together. And that is really an effective way to make decisions, get new business ideas and new other ideas, avoid trouble, patch relationships up, or make the decision to leave relationships. Just put away your ego, your pride, your fears, talk with God honestly, ask for guidance. You can ask God for some help too. But when you ask for advice and guidance, you open yourself up to receiving wisdom from your higher power. And then listen to your instincts. Don't let anybody push you into something. Don't be afraid to say no if your instincts are telling you no, because that's God telling you no. All right? So that's what we like to preach at the Grandma Rosa Company. Our credo is that you ask God for guidance and you listen to the little voice inside of you. You trust your instincts. And of course, we always like it when you use spiritual products as part of the support in that process. And also to use spiritual products to follow through, because it can be scary to listen to your little voice. Sometimes you don't want to hear that. Sometimes you don't want to face what's the best way to go. The best way is not always the easiest way, but in the long run, it's the best way. And using spiritual products like power oils or clear away blocks, incense or powders or soaps for removing bad people, or if your instincts are to start a business, products for money, for business, those will all support and boost you as you go along the courageous path of listening to your little voice. Okay. We do the prayers, and the prayers are based on Ernest Holmes' Science of Mind. And he's got something called a spiritual mind treatment. It's a fancy word for prayer in that religion, religious science. And there are 5 aspects. So I go through this every single month. The first one is recognition. We recognize that God is behind everything and involved in everything. Unification, because God is involved in everything and behind everything. We are all unified. Everybody is unified and everything is unified because we are all of the same source, God. The third is realization, and that is when we're saying the actual prayers, and we're trying to say the prayers in a way that's manifesting it, in a way that's pushing the boulder down the hill, getting it going, in a way that's encouraging you and supporting you and reassuring you that what you want is happening. And if you start behaving like it's happening, it's so much more apt to happen. So let's behave like what we want is happening, because it's so much more apt to happen when you do that. And that's the realization aspect of the prayer. The prayer is giving an inertia to keep going. The fourth is gratitude. One must always, always, always have gratitude in life. And the fifth one is release. And that is the aspect where you kind of put something out into the universe, but you don't hover over it saying, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? You've got to take a step back after you send it out in the universe, after you planted seeds in your mind, after you planted seeds with God, after you planted seeds in the universe. Take a step back, reduce your anxiety, and relax. And look for signs of how you can keep going and keep this going. The way that we do it is every time we say a prayer, we sprinkle herb on a paper towel here. And then when we're done, we go under the full moon and we release. And it's a symbolic release that prayer is now out there in the universe. All righty. So everybody has got their candles burning. Their names and addresses are in the prayer circle. Their wishes and special requests are in the prayer circle. And we will start now. We are connected with God, and we are connected with each other, and we are connected with everything on earth. And thank you, God, for the miracle that is our lives. The first prayers are money, blessings, and success prayers. Money is coming. We are turning bad luck to good luck now. We are lifting negative energy. You are a winner in all parts of your life. We are all winning now. We all are receiving blessings every day in all parts of our life. And that includes games of chance, which people turn to folk spiritualism for gambling edge all the time throughout the world. And we are having luck blessings in all parts of life, including lottery, casino, bingo, sweepstakes, and more. Just keep all that as your entertainment, please. It should not be coming out of the money that you would use to buy food or doctor's visits. May we all have more and more abundance and blessings all the time. Amen. Clear away blocks, clear away bad energy, clear away bad people, negative people. May we be strong where we can manage negative people or be strong enough to walk away from them. May we clear blocks and get a fresh start. We are removing jinxes. We are removing any negative energy that you may perceive as being on you. Fresh start, turn over a new leaf. We're protecting ourselves from bad people who do not have our welfare in mind. Protecting ourselves from jealous people and stopping them. We're stopping negative family, negative coworkers. Even sometimes it can be somebody at church. They've got their own problems. Instead of working on them, they tear other people down. We're rising above them, like Jesus Christ would say, rise above them. And also have compassion. Have some gratitude. Remember gratitude. Don't get too caught up, snagged up on their negative energy. Personal power and growth prayers. We are growing. We're all growing. We're a growing community. Power and personal growth. Help you make good life decisions. I kind of talked about that with talking and asking God for advice and guidance. Getting all of the government benefits that you feel that you are entitled to, SSI and other benefits. Help your business grow, your job, your career. Help any new business grow. Help have success in court case. Court case success for yourselves and for your loved ones. May we all who have written in need that, or may we're all facing that, may you have the best possible reasonable outcome. For love and relationship, love only you. If you're in a triangle, may your loved one love only you, or may you move on to someone who deserves you, someone who loves you and only you. And if you are in a triangle and the other person moves on, your rival, may that person move on to something that's better for them. You are irresistible, and we're doing everything spiritually to make you more and more irresistible, encouraging and supporting you. May you have the strongest relationship you can build. Or again, if you hit a low ceiling, move on to someone who's got more potential. Go away, other person. Again, we wish the best for them to go away and never look back because they found something better for them. Attract a new love. Healthy sex life. Health and healing. A lot of the customers are getting up there in years. They have a lot of health ailments. We wish everybody the best. We want to feed your spirit, make you stronger, do anything we can to help make you more spiritually powerful, which in turn, at the margin, will help your body heal itself. Use good judgment in picking the best medical science doctor you can pick. Good health for your loved ones. Good health for all the people who wrote in the names of loved ones. Many, 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 many people here we are burning health candles for this evening. I do not charge for health candles. Health candles are free. Obviously, I want people to subscribe to our candle burning service, and I want them to order other candles, money, jinx, love, etc. I don't charge for the health candles. That right there makes people healthier. The fact that we care enough to not charge for health candles, and we're doing it, just the knowledge actually lifts people's health. Anybody who's written in special request prayers, may everybody get what they deserve and get what they desire. If you can hear the music, I'm playing, as is my custom, Gregorian chants from the 10th century, Catholic music. We have a candle here that these are what we call shared candles. There's this is one for a dear loved one who's departed. This one is blessings for all. This one is for courage and support and encouragement. This is Jesus Christ. This is the guardian angel for protection for all. This one is the memorial candle, and people do write in names of loved ones who are departed, and may we say in memory of these wonderful, wonderful people. We have a candle burning tonight, and every single full moon service. This is for a dear, 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 dear friend who we lost a year and a half ago, and I just want to burn a candle for him every full moon. Certainly for the foreseeable future, probably for the rest of my life, actually. And this is the healing candle for everybody with health and healing. So these are the shared candles that are kind of symbolically for every single customer. All right. I've also got things on the altar, a lot of things dealing with Jesus Christ, some personal effects of family members, mystical stones, other things dealing with Jesus Christ. I've got Saint Martin, who was the first black saint. He was from the New World, the Caribbean, and he did a lot of great things in his life. To be honest with you, I kind of forgot what he did right now. This is Mother Cabrini. Among other places, Mother Cabrini she's Italian born, but she was in Colorado, among other places. The Pope sent her here to service Italian immigrants who came to the United States. Among other things, Mother Cabrini built something like 22 orphanages in her lifetime. And we've got a shrine to her not far from here in the mountains. May their spirits live on, and may we all feel the positive energy and effect of the examples that the saints set in their lives. Alrighty. Now, let's be grateful for everything in our lives. Let's always remember gratitude. Let's express gratitude. You go a long way when you express gratitude to people. Alrighty, I'm going to go underneath the full moon now, and I'm going to release the herbs that I've been sprinkling as I've been saying the prayers. We have planted seeds in our minds. We have planted seeds in your minds. We have planted seeds in God's mind. We have planted seeds in the universe. As the farmer plants a seed in the right place at the right time, at the right season, we have planted seeds as well. The farmer does not hover over that seed going, come on, when you're going to grow, shouting into the ground at the seed. The farmer must at some point take a step back and relax. And that's what I'm suggesting to you now. We've done all this. You take a step back and relax, and you look for signs on how you can perpetuate the fruition, the manifestation of the prayers that we have set in effect this evening. All right. All righty. Tell you, the great thing about being in the Grandma Rosa company is I give people guidance and advice on the phone all day long, and we do these services. And you know what the great thing about it is? Sometimes when I'm facing my own problems and dilemmas, that advice is right at the forefront of my mind because I'm giving it to other people, and it's good advice, and I try to absorb it and use it myself. It's one of the benefits of being in this business. Okay, so I just want to tell everybody that I am absolutely grateful to be serving you. I've been doing this business for 30 years. I've got probably the most loyal customer base there is. And I am just so incredibly, incredibly grateful. And honestly, I'm at the age where people are always asking me, when are you going to retire and all that. I can't imagine retiring. I feel like I was made to do this. And to be honest, I feel like I'd let down so many people who love this company and are just so supportive. Uh, so I just want to say that I'm incredibly, incredibly grateful to all of you. I consider you to be my greater, we call it the Grandma Rosa spiritual family. And I certainly consider all of you to be members of my spiritual family. I say thank you so much under this full moon, August 11th, 2022. And I wish all of you a good night. Thank you.